night. We're gonna journey to the light. We're gonna make it through the night. Whoa. We're gonna make it through the dark. We're gonna find out who we are. We're gonna make it through the dark. No one can
What is up, everybody? Making a video on some spawning reports. I wasn't actually gonna make this video for a little while, but the other Bitaniata, the unknown location, they spawned, so I'll talk about that in a second. But first off, a little bit of a Cockatoides spawn going on here. Got some Rapashi superfood spawn and grow right next to where the fry are, but she is a bit unlike her parents and her grandparents in that she moves her fry around a lot more than the other ones did. But what kind of made me sad when I saw her spawn, that pair, I'd been trying to get to spawn for the past couple months. They're pretty old, they've had a lot of spawns, and I knew that they were slowing down, but this pair spawned with that pair's last spawn, or like the last failure of their last spawn. So that pair is officially retired. So the old guys are moving out, and next display tank I make, those guys are going in there, and these guys are the new main breeding bear. So she is way smaller than any other female Cockatoides that I've had spawn. She's not way younger, just a lot smaller. He's pretty young too, but he's about the right size to start spawning. And she has plenty of fry. I haven't actually sat down and counted any of them, but it looks about 20, maybe 30 even, usual spawn size. So yeah, so in with the old, whoops, that's wrong. Out with the old, in with the new. Onto the Bitaniata, which I just noticed like 12 minutes ago. Alright, so here is the other Bitaniata, the unknown locality, and I'll talk about the eggs in just a second, but I had completely given up on this pair. It started as a trio, one of the females died, and they just were very skittish. They just wouldn't come out to eat unless I was just like 50 feet away. One of the problems was it was in a somewhat high traffic area. It was right outside the Fishroom, so people were walking back and forth. The light was kind of irregular, but I moved them into my little fox den place, where basically one or two people come into and out of maybe like every week, and the only lights that they really have, like I stole a light from the fish room to show you what's going on in here, but the only light that they really have is this. That's about as much light as they can get. Camera's actually showing it a bit brighter than it really is, but it's pretty dark, which is technically what you're supposed to keep Epistos in, especially wild kept ones. Sorry, wild kept. But if you've noticed, that female right there has been going in and out of that PVC elbow, and they spawned, which is great because my other Bitaniata decided that they all hate each other for some reason. So it's really nice to have someone spawning. The male is just hiding. I think she might be beating up on him, so I might have to take him out or put some more ditherfish in. Yeah, let me get a little bit closer to try and show you guys the eggs. You can see right in there on the bottom of that pipe is where all the eggs are, which is pretty unusual considering they're cave spawners, so they spawn on the surface of the cave, never really the bottom, so I was not expecting to see that. But she was very bright, bright golden colors, which she hadn't been for a while, and she was way more active than she had been in the past, swimming around the tank instead of hiding under the sponge filter. So decided to come and take a look, and she's just got a huge clutch of eggs. I might need to sit down and count that, but it's a bit more than I can count. Looks, I'd have to guess around 60. Obviously probably 20 of those won't make it out, and then another 30, maybe 20 or 30 will die as fry, but that is just great. So now my unknown locality Bytaniata have spawned on the bottom of the cave. I still can't get over that. I guess it isn't a lot of space to spawn and flip around, so I guess it makes a little bit of sense to spawn more on the side, bottom of the side. There's the male, so you kind of guess what the color form is, but he's very skittish right now. Kind of a duller, pale yellow and blue color. Even though he's skittish, it's pretty much the same color as what he usually has. Yeah, so hopefully this batch works out. Dump some Rapashi superfoods in there, and down there with the other Bytaniata male, who I might switch out again in the 75, or maybe I'll steal a female from the tank, give it to him. Yeah, so bunch of spawnings in this fish room area. It's technically not in the fish room right now, but not important. Bunch of spawnings going on. See ya.